Welcome to Red Books Philippines vs. the World Edition. Christmas celebration in the Philippines vs. the world. Christmas, or Feast of the Nativity, is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, who Christians believe is the Son of God. The name, Christmas, comes from the Mass of Christ. A Mass service, which is sometimes called Communion or Eucharist. It is where Christians remember that Jesus died for us and then came back to life. Before, the Christ Mass service was the only one that was allowed to take place after sunset and before sunrise. So we get the name Christ Mass, shortened to Christmas. Observed primarily on December 25th as a religious and cultural celebration. Christmas is now celebrated by billions of people around the world, whether Christians or not. It's a time when family and friends come together and remember the good things they have. Since the Christmas season is fast approaching, let us discuss some interesting facts about the most celebrated event in the world. First trivia, was Jesus really born on December 25th? The answer is probably not. There's no solid evidence that Jesus was born in December. Christmas wasn't always on December 25th, and also, there is no mention of the date in the Bible. In fact, for the first 3 centuries of Christianity's existence, Jesus Christ's birth wasn't celebrated at all. But for Christians, believing that God came into the world in the form of a man to save for the sins of humanity, rather than knowing Jesus' exact birth date, is considered to be the primary purpose in celebrating Christmas. Second trivia, did you ever wonder who was the original Santa Claus? Santa Claus, also known as Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas, Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, or simply Santa, is a legendary character originating in Western Christian culture who is said to bring gifts to the homes of well-behaved children on the night of Christmas Eve or during the early morning hours of Christmas Day. The modern character of Santa Claus was based on traditions surrounding the historical Saint Nicholas. Born around the year 270 AD, Saint Nicholas was the bishop of Myra, a town in what is now Turkey. He earned a reputation as an anonymous gift giver by helping impoverished girls and handing out treats and coins to children. Since his death, Nicholas has been canonized as the patron saint of children. Third trivia, Jingle Bells is originally not a Christmas song. Jingle Bells may be one of the most famous Christmas songs being played across the world. But did you know that Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song? The song was written in 1857 and published under the title, One Horse Open Sleigh. Although, Jingle Bells, is now a Yuletide staple, there is no mention of Christmas or any other holiday in the song. Some historical accounts report that the tune was first performed for a Thanksgiving service at the church. Did you also know that, Jingle Bells, was the first song to be broadcast from space? Yes, that's right. It was played by a couple of astronauts in Gemini 7 on December 16, 1965. Fourth trivia, have you ever wondered what is the most played Christmas song in the world? I bet you are thinking about Jingle Bells, right? But, sorry to disappoint you, but it is not. Per data coming from the famous music application Spotify, the most played Christmas song is the song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, by Mariah Carey. According to their data, this Mariah Carey song is played with more than 217 million global streams per year. In fact, it is the most popular song in every country in the world except from 2 countries, Denmark and Iceland. Do you agree that Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas is the most played Christmas song? Leave your comments below. Fifth, is it really impolite to use the term Xmas instead of Christmas? The answer is no. The use of Xmas actually dates back to the 1500s. X, or Chi, in Greek is the first letter of Christ, and served as a symbolic stand-in. In 1551, the holiday was called Xmas, but eventually shortened to Xmas. So next time, you may use the word Xmas when greeting your friends and family. Because in reality, Xmas is just as proper as the word Christmas. Sixth trivia, did you know that Christmas tree was used even before the birth of Christ? The origin or the use of Christmas trees goes way back to ancient Egyptians and Romans. They used evergreen trees like fir or pine trees, wreaths, and garlands. And the use of modern Christmas trees started in Germany in the 16th century. Instead of the glitzy decorations that we see on them today, they were decorated with fruits and nuts. Seventh trivia, Santa Claus did not always dress up in red clothes. Santa Claus initially wore clothes that were in green, purple, or blue. For many years, this was the common theme for the jolly old man at the North Pole. However, Coca-Cola decided to dress him up in colors that match their brand. And that marketing campaign was well accepted and spread. And from that point on, the Santa Claus in red is what we are using in the modern setting. Did you know that countries all over the world have their way of marking the start of the Christmas season? In the United States, the holidays officially begin on Thanksgiving in November. While in Italy, a fellow Catholic country, decorations are only put up on December 8th or the day of the Immaculate Conception of Mary. In many regions in France, Christmas celebrations start with St. Nicholas Day on the 6th of December. Christmas in England starts as early as mid of November. While, in Germany the Christmas tree is usually only put up and decorated at the homes in the morning of the 24th of December. But did you know that there is a country in the world that celebrate Christmas for more than 4 months? Yes, you heard it right. The Philippines, an archipelagic country in Southeast Asia with 7,641 islands and predominantly the largest Christian country in Asia, has the longest Christmas celebration in the world. And the people from the Philippines are celebrating the Christmas holiday a lot differently than the rest of the world. Here are the top reasons as to why the best Christmas celebration in the world is happening in the Philippines. Number 1. Philippines Christmas celebration starts on September 1st. Like what I have previously mentioned, the Philippines has the longest Christmas celebration. The season kicks off on September 1st or the start of the so-called beer months. That's more than 3 months before the actual Christmas day. And the celebration ends in January after the celebration of the Feast of Epiphany, or what commonly known as the Three Kings. As early as September 1st, Filipinos will begin decorating their houses, establishments, and streets with gleaming displays, huge Christmas trees, and will start playing Christmas songs. Number 2. Philippines has the most colorful Christmas lanterns in the world. Some countries have Santa Claus, some have their snowman, but in the Philippines they have their parol. Philippine lantern, or commonly called parol, in local dialect, or farol, the Spanish term for lantern, is a unique Filipino decoration traditionally made from colorful papers, bamboo sticks, and shaped like five-pointed star. Did you know that in 1928, these lanterns were actually designed to help Filipinos light their way? Yes, they are using it to go chapels and churches to pray. But it was eventually adapted as Christmas decoration in the modern setting? Number 3. Attending 9 masses at dawn before Christmas. Completing the Simbang Gabi or Misa de Gallo is in almost everyone's bucket list. Simbang Gabi is a 9-day series of masses to honor the Blessed Virgin Mary. The goal is to finish all 9 masses leading up to Christmas Eve. Filipinos believe that they can make a wish on the final mass and it will come true. Whether or not it did, the tradition continues nonetheless. Number 4. Street carols. Usually, in the Philippines, groups of people would fill the streets visiting houses with their instruments. They have their tambourines and guitars singing their favorite Christmas songs. Then, the homeowners reward the carolers with money. Number 5. Noche Buena. After the midnight mass on Christmas, everyone's looking forward to this event. Noche Buena is a grand family dinner with festive and sumptuous meal being shared at Christmas midnight. This has also been a favorite family tradition in the Philippines for decades, whether they are rich or poor. Filipinos make sure that there's plenty of food to be shared with their family and friends. The most common dishes found on a Filipino table are spaghetti. Morcon, it is a slice of beef wrapped around ham, cheese, hot dog, bacon and dipped in tasty stock and tomato sauce. Stuffed milkfish, sweet ham, queso de bola, roasted pig and fruit salad. Number 6. Aguinaldo. Aguinaldo is a common tradition for every Filipino to visit their relatives during Christmas Day. Aguinaldo is a borrowed Spanish word that means a gift given at Christmas. Kids often wear their new clothes when visiting their relatives or by visiting from one house to another. For the most part, they are rewarded and presented with gifts like toys or money by their relatives or godparents. Number 7. Exchanging of gifts. Gift giving is extra special in the Philippines. Filipinos have always something to give during Christmas to their family, friends, classmates and co-workers. Sometimes, exchanging gifts go on for 12 days before Christmas. So, there you go. Those are the unique Filipino ways to celebrate Christmas. And that's how festive the Christmas celebration in the Philippines, compared to the rest of the world. Do you agree that the Philippines has the best Christmas celebration in the world? Please leave your comments below. Please hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to click the bell icon too. Please hit like and then share. Thank you for watching Red Books channel. Good day.